You have been a blessing to me since we met in 4th grade in Mr. Stevens' class.
You and I have always had a very unique relationship. I think it's so cool how we're only 6 months apart and we were the same year in school.
Sydney has taught me a lot of things.
I think my first memory of Sydney really started in about the 4th grade, Miss Katie Vernon's class. And every moment I've shared with her since then has just been filled with so much joy and laughter.
She taught me how to crochet. She taught me how to play kick the can.
I have known Sydney for several years, but within the past 2 years I have become very close to her while being in the PTA program with her.
I lived with Sydney my freshman year of college, which was her sophomore year.
We hit it off right off the bat. She always happy.
And before we even moved in, Bill told Sydney that me and Sydney were going to be best friends throughout our college years. And we were.
And it's just been so much fun being your best friend all these years.
It has been such a pleasure growing up with you, and one of my favorite things about you is that nothing is out of bounds. There's no off limits. You're going to share in whatever emotion I'm feeling. You're going to share it with me because that's the kind of person that you are. And I'm so thankful that God decided to allow us to be friends.
Everything from birthday parties to jump rope team to making tons of prank calls all the time, making really silly dances in band while we were wearing our drums.
She taught me how to be a best friend. I think she was probably my first best friend.
Yes, every memory that I have a feeling of joy and of laughter and of all those positive things that you want in a friendship.
She's an awesome person all around. Even when she's mad, she has a smile on her face. She's also very smart, sweet, caring.
I loved every minute of getting to live with Sydney.
Most cherished memory will be when Sydney went with my parents and I to Belize for summer break. And for some reason, on this trip, everywhere the four of us went, we just danced. We just danced everywhere. We called ourselves the dancing family. And I will absolutely cherish those memories for the rest of my life.
But most importantly, what Sydney has taught me is how to love. And throughout the years, bless her heart, I got to go on many dates with Sydney. And when she started dating Bill, I really started to understand what a relationship is.
No matter what I've been going through, Sydney has always shown me so much love and support, and I will forever be thankful for that.
One of the first times I met Bill was also one of the first times Sydney met Bill. We saw him at the Milan movie theater, and we had just seen the musical Chicago. So he let us serenade him to Billy from Chicago the musical. Thanks, Bill.
I can remember sort of when you first started dating Bill, and I wasn't very happy about it, but not because I didn't like Bill, because I didn't really know him. It was just because I wanted you all to myself.
You know, I found him to be a very honest, hardworking, lovable person, and I can see why Sydney fell in love with him and why we all did.
And getting to meet Bill, he's such an amazing guy and so perfect for Sydney.
Bill, I know you'll take great care of her.
When I see him and Sydney together, they just always seem so happy. They seem like the perfect match. If we're in like a crowded room, if they're having a party at their house or something, and they can look across the room and they automatically know what each other's thinking and they'll just start smiling. And I think that's pretty sweet.
I'm so glad that Sydney has someone just as silly and loving and absolutely wonderful as she is to spend the rest of her life with her.
I'm so excited for you to get married. Although I do wish we could go back and be at Crochet Club together. But we all have to move on.
I think there's a perfect match for each other.
I think that as she continues on in her journey as Bill's wife, I will learn more and more about the depths of love that a wife can have for her husband, and I'm so happy it's Bill.
I can't wait to see what God has in store for you and Bill and your relationship.
I wish you love and happiness, and may your lives be filled with great adventures.
I love you both.
I'm so excited to see you share a life together with Bill. I know that you're going to serve God all the way through.
I love both of you, and I wish you the best of luck in your lives together.
Well, I ask that God continue to bless you and pour out so much blessing that you don't have room enough for it. I love you both.
Congratulations, Sydney and Bill. I can't wait to be a part of your wedding day tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I love you guys, and let's get married. We're ready to party.